Hello, my name's Scott. I'm a professional magician and this is a magic review. It's a kind of magic. In today's review, I have something crazy for you. This is a preview and first impressions of TCC's new brand of magic, T-Tech, and this is their product, Sixth Sense. I'm going to try to walk through all this fairly quickly because this is currently available on their Kickstarter, which will be in the top pinned comment of this review and also in the video description. So if this is at all of interest to you, I highly recommend going to the T-Tech Kickstarter campaign page. And as I say, all the details for that will be in the links and pinned comment. But this is incredible. This is not a new trick and it's not a new idea, but the craftsmanship and the attention to detail in this product is so good, so good, and I don't know where to start. I'm excited to tell you about this. And also, before I get stuck into this, thank you to TCC for sending this out to me early. This is a preview, this is a first impressions. There are not even real tutorials available for this at the moment. The videos and the tutorial that I've seen are literally just the TCC team with a mobile phone recording and walking through a couple of basic things. But what is the Sixth Sense product? It's basically a dice reading, or you can predict which side of the die is being held or has been rolled or something like that. So what you're doing is predicting something that is seemingly random. This can be presented in lots of different ways, but in this situation with Sixth Sense, it's not with a die or multiple dice, it's with these. This is, I actually don't know the name of the shape, but this has numbers on it from 0 to 9. And then we have this one, which has all of the star signs on. So Leo, Libra, Gemini, Cancer, all these kinds of things for every single star sign. This one, the cube, has various symbols, all of what you would consider classic ESP symbols. So you have a love heart, a hexagon, a 5-pointed star, circle, and I'll put close-ups of these on the screen now as I'm talking about them. And then this one, which is kind of triangular pyramid shape, it has the suits of a playing card. So diamonds, hearts, clubs, and spades in different corners of that one. These come with this really well-made I would say presentation doc, but of course it's meant to be used, I think, with the performance as well. But whether you're using it in a performance or whether you're using it just to have at home on display, I think is beautiful. All of these are made from walnut. And I think that's everything that I have to say about these. They're super well made. They're really high quality. I'm going to talk a little bit about how they work in a moment, but I'm going to cover all of the other bits that I have with it for now. This is what you receive, the collection of the 4 die that have various sides and shapes and reveals on them. And then you have this, which is, and I'll put a close-up on the screen of this. This is an add-on to the Kickstarter campaign, which is a mystical mat with all kinds of astrology signs and things like that on. So that can certainly add to the performance. It has all of the reveals from each one of these die. There are also these playing cards, the Sixth Sense playing cards, that you can add on to your pledge for the Kickstarter campaign. Again, I'll put a close-up of those up on the screen. You have 4 different packets and they have all of the 4 different reveals for each one of the die. You then have this really well made receiver. There's a few things about this, a few bits of functionality. So you can wear it on your wrist. This is not where I would wear it. I would actually pop it out like this and I would put this in a card box, or I would finger palm it. However you want to do it is up to you. I will say that this little piece of plastic, this membrane, clips on back here so that when you release it from the wrist strap, it pops out. I found this really difficult to get back on. That's just a really small point. And you don't need this if you don't have this little membrane on this. Instead of it popping out, you just need to take it out with your finger, that's all. And I'm also going to put some close-ups on the screen of the functionality of the receiver as well. It's really intuitive. It's really simple. It's really fast to navigate. and it's clear as well. That's everything that you receive plus the add-ons with the Sixth Sense product. And I want to talk a little bit about why I think this is an incredible product. First of all, this is only currently available through the Kickstarter campaign. The early bird price for this is $299, which is roughly £230. The price for this after the Kickstarter campaign is $399. So if you like this product and you support TCC or T-Tech with this through the Kickstarter campaign, you save $100, which is a large saving. And you're going to pay the price if you don't support the Kickstarter campaign if you decide to buy it later. That's a little bit on price and availability. But let's touch on a few more small points that I'd like to tell you about to give you an idea, as this isn't a full review, this is just the first impressions. Once the official tutorials are available and I've had time to try this and really perform with it and see the reactions that it gets and see if there are any niggling little bits of receiving or anything like that, so far it's been fantastic and, as I say, really responsive. I've not had any issues with this. But as you know, with electronic products, things can go wrong. There can be problems. So that's always something to be aware of, not just with this product, but with any electronic device, whether that be for magic or another thing in your life. To stay on track, the die actually have a mechanism in. So you can't take these apart. These are fully fixed die, and you use a magnet to switch them on or switch them off, which is really good, and it just takes a few seconds. So you take a magnet. I actually don't have a magnet at hand, otherwise I would show you, but you just take a magnet, and you also don't receive a magnet, or at least I didn't receive a magnet with this. So just pick up a strong-ish magnet and you place it on a specific side of the die to activate it. You hold it there for a few seconds, that will activate it, and then the receiver will tell you if this is on and activated. And then you leave it on here, and this will charge your die, and then you can, if you want to, switch these off individually. So again, just like you turn them on, you hold the magnet next to it for 3 seconds, that automatically turns it off manually straight away. Or when you turn a device off through the receiver, after 5 minutes these will all power down as well. I think that is everything for my first impressions. As I say, I'm really impressed with this. The build quality, the craftsmanship, the responsiveness and reliability of the electronics so far have been fantastic. So if you perform any kind of mentalism, any kind of spiritualist magic, any kind of vaudeville presentations, any kind of psychic presentations, anything like this at all, I think this is such a quality, reliable, well-made product. This, I have a really big issue with a lot of magic that is not produced well enough and the props don't look professional. This, I would be happy to perform with for my clients who are the higher end clients, who have taste and class and certain expectations when they're hiring me to perform for them and their guests. I don't want to go to one of those events with this that's made out of plastic or that doesn't look as nice as this. This has really blown my mind. Just the general overall quality of the Sixth Sense product. Hopefully that's given you an indication of what you will receive if you do decide to pledge for this on the Kickstarter campaign. As I say, the links will be down below in the video description and also the top pinned comment. If you have any questions at all about this, then please do leave a comment below. I'll be happy to answer it. I can't remember exactly how long the Kickstarter campaign is lasting, but it's currently active at the time of posting this video. So if this is of interest to you, go over there, buy it, get the $100 discount straight away. I am blown away by this product. It's fantastic. And I don't usually perform things like this. I don't really perform mentalism. And this certainly has me convinced to try it at a close-up or a parlor show or something like that in the near future. Thank you for joining me for this, not necessarily review, but preview or first impressions of Sixth Sense by T-Tech by TCC Magic. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.